If you ask me what the pettiest, most explosive moment of this entire World Cup was, it wasn't a goal, it wasn't a red card, it wasn't even the final whistle. It was a single tap of a thumb. One like, that's it. And somehow that one like just reignited the biggest rivalry in football history and dragged FIFA itself into a corruption storm it can't seem to shake. Here's what happened. Days before Argentina walked out for the World Cup final against Spain, eagle-eyed fans noticed something strange on Cristiano Ronaldo's verified Instagram account. He had liked a video. Not a photo of himself, not a training clip, not anything to do with Portugal. He liked a video accusing FIFA, the governing body of world football, of corruption. Specifically, a video claiming FIFA had manipulated the entire tournament to hand the trophy to Lionel Messi. Let that sink in for a second. Cristiano Ronaldo arguably liking a post that says the World Cup was rigged for his greatest rival. The video itself came from Spanish television, from a program called Espejo Público, featuring journalist Pilar Rodriguez Los Santos. And she did not hold back. Her words translated were essentially this: Argentina should have been eliminated 5 matches ago. The only reason they're still here is because FIFA, one of the most corrupt institutions on the planet, helped them. She went further, saying she wasn't afraid of playing Argentina, she was afraid of playing FIFA itself, because FIFA wanted to hand the trophy to Messi. Now, is there actual evidence of match fixing? No, but is there a pattern fans have been pointing to all tournament long? That's where it gets interesting. Rewind to the round of 16. Argentina versus Egypt. Egypt is up 2-0, dominating, looking like they're about to pull off one of the shocks of the tournament. Then VAR steps in. A goal that would have doubled Egypt's lead gets ruled out for a foul committed a full 20 seconds earlier. Then, later in the same game, Egypt has a penalty appeal turned down. Argentina goes on to complete a stunning comeback and wins. The Egyptian Football Association was furious enough to file a formal complaint. That's the moment the conspiracy theories really took off. Fans started digging through the stats, pointing out that despite committing a high number of fouls throughout the tournament, Argentina picked up comparatively fewer yellow cards than other teams and seemed to catch more favorable VAR decisions than anyone else in the competition. So when Ronaldo, Messi's eternal rival, the other half of the greatest debate in sports, appears to like a video making that exact argument right before the final, screenshots exploded across every platform within minutes. And here's the thing that makes this even juicier. Ronaldo said nothing. No caption, no follow-up post, no statement from his team. The like was quietly removed at some point, but by then it was already everywhere. Was it intentional? Was it a stray tap? Was it a subtle, calculated shot at Messi on the eve of what might be his last World Cup final? Ronaldo has let the silence do the talking, and honestly, that might be the most Ronaldo thing about this entire story. FIFA, for its part, pushed back hard. Refereeing chief Pierluigi Collina came out and dismissed any suggestion of bias, insisting officials operated with complete independence. Even Argentina's own Lisandro Martinez defended the referees, calling their performances excellent throughout the tournament. But when the World Cup's most iconic active player appears to publicly co-sign a corruption accusation against the sport's own governing body, official denials only go so far. And then Argentina lost anyway. Spain beat them 1-0 in extra time in the final. So, if this was some grand conspiracy to hand Messi the trophy, it didn't even work. Which is either the biggest hole in the hole theory, or depending on who you ask, just more proof that not even FIFA could fix a final that decisively. What makes this story bigger than a single Instagram like is the timing. Both Ronaldo and Messi are in the twilight of their international careers. Messi hasn't confirmed retirement from the national team, but at this stage, Most assume this was his last World Cup appearance. Ronaldo, at 41, hasn't confirmed anything either. And interestingly, his former manager at Al Nassr has just signed on to coach Portugal through to 2030, which some are reading as a hint Ronaldo himself isn't done yet. So think about what this actually represents. It's not really about FIFA. It's not really about VAR decisions from 3 weeks ago. It's the final shot in a rivalry that's defined 2 decades of football, fired right as the curtain might be closing on both of their international careers. Messi got the moment, the final, the spotlight, the chance to add one more World Cup run to his legacy. And Ronaldo, without saying a single word, found a way to make sure the story wasn't only about Messi. Whether that was calculated or careless, it worked. It's the story everyone's still talking about, days after the final whistle blew.